Bonjour les amis, ici Francie Carlin, votre coordinatrice de langue with new at the group, and I am so delighted to introduce you to this center activity that you can use with your core French or French immersion students as a center. These are you might have seen these maps before. Elizabeth de Vries, our technology coordinator, developed them with local talent, and together with Mary Vanderpool, who's the coordinator for early learning, this kit was put together for French. And the idea is that your students act out with these beautiful handmade wooden figurines local Indigenous stories. These local Indigenous stories were written by Kenton Thomas, who used to work for the district, and I translated them and simplified them with his permission and approval into French. And so we now have actually 3 plays, and they really, they're all 3 are for our very simple language. One is called La Fête du Cygne, the feast or the celebration of the swan. Voilà le cygne, isn't he beautiful? The swan. Coyote sauve le jour, how Coyote saved the day, literally. And Le long voyage de retour des saumons, the long trip voyage back of the salmons, and how they got stuck and how they are eventually helped across a barrier. And they all are Indigenous, locally created Indigenous stories in French, in a simple French. Let me give you a quick example. Swan is happily swimming on the river when she sees Turtle looking over the water to the other shore. So here's Turtle, here's Swan. Bonjour, Tortue, comment ça va? Oh, je vais bien, merci, comment vas-tu? So you see really simple language that beginner speakers would be able to learn and recreate. In the kit are also these 5 booklets that were developed by Pearson with Indigenous stories from, I believe, BC, from niveau B jusqu'au niveau G, from B to G level, so getting progressively a bit harder. And you could use these stories, and all the animals that show up in these booklets are also part of the kit and can be used. So I'm sure I will be offering a workshop on how to play with this and how to use it. There is also an additional video that you can see on our YouTube channel where my colleagues and I actually act out one of the plays, so you can hear it in its entirety. And otherwise, feel free to invite me to your classroom and help set this up with your students. And so, most importantly, there are 5 sets of wooden figurines, 5 maps. So if you put 5 or 6 students in a group, your whole class is engaged with locally developed Indigenous stories en français. Merci beaucoup, à la prochaine.